Any other business to attend to?
Don't you have any respect for...
No. Hello, superhero.
My lord,
At your orders.
at your service, my king.
Daddy, I love you so much, I got you this.
Greetings, your majesty.
My lord. My king.
I sensed your presence before you even arrived. What did you eat?
How are you today, sir?
Greetings, your majesty.
To see.
Nothing feels better than having your hand in mine.
Those mean gnomes. I'm a million times worse.
There, your majesty.
Hi. I'm your daughter.
You sure you want to let go?
You're funny.
See?
Hey! See ya.
Why did you kill that person?
Isn't that wonderful?
Nice.
It's a great day to be
Why don't we
alive.
go on a little trip
And a
somewhere
better day to
interesting?
kill.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
Time.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, yes. Hey.
Cold without him.
The king. Wait till I tell Mum about this. Great. I can't wait.
Nice person. I kill nice people, you know.
You got it. Yippee! Yay! That was great. I love you, Dad.
I could do this forever.
If it were up to me, no one would have...
Oh, I was quite enjoying holding your hand.
Lead me by the hand.
Not so fast,
Let's go.
Dad.
Nothing feels better than having your hand in mine.
We're better than everyone else.
You've got one happy wife, ain't ya?
Hello, sir. That's just great.
Yippee!
Ah, it's a great ruler.
Holding your hand really is rather nice.
Good to see you, sir.
You sure you want to let go? I could do this forever.
Everything, your majesty.
For king and country. At your service, my king. Sir.
Mummy's in a
You sure you want to let go? Nothing feels better than having your hand in mine.
Ready to serve, your majesty.
Okay, I'm coming.
At your command.
Oh, a murderer, is it? Well, you'd better watch your step. Me musket's loaded.
Your majesty.
Oh, a murderer, is it? Well, you'd better watch your step. Me musket's loaded.
You have just read my mind.
Oh.
Oh, yes. My love, yes! I never wanted to end.
Daddy, it's great to see you. I've missed you so much. It's good to see you. Hey, don't leave me behind. There's nothing we couldn't get if we wanted to.
Many have sought the elixir of immortality, the secret wisdom of the ages, the hidden lore that the Emerald Tablet speaks of. Few have found it, and by few I mean none. And by none, I mean one. And by one, I mean me. And by mean, I mean imply. Anyway, I have found the elixir. And now, everlasting youth is mine. At last, the ultimate dream is realized. To live for all eternity. In that time, I will ponder the greatest questions. Such as, do I stay my current age from now on? Or could I actually be younger forever? And if so, how would that age be chosen? And will my body still change according to diet and exercise? Or is there a sort of implied perfect health that goes along with the longevity? And what happens if I'm shot or I fall off a cliff? Can that kill me? Am I only safe from a death by natural causes? And what about fertility? Will I be able to have children 10,000 years from now? I might actually need longer than eternity to answer these.
Long live the king!
All stand for the king.
Hail to the...
Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the battle for... Paige will offer her proposal. Reaver shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty. Let them know they can count on you.
Your Majesty, the old quarter was indeed devastated by your glorious triumph, but as its name subtly implies, it was old. The cost of rebuilding the area would be a colossal waste of money, and the people who called its decrepit shambles of streets and houses their home are better off without it. Besides, one must question what they have to offer our society. Why build homes for the inept and the unskilled? I recommend you reject Paige's proposal and keep the money for more deserving endeavors.
It was our actions that caused the devastation, Your Majesty. But the final decision rests with you.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The old quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty. Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Reaver Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn old quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new Old Quarter.
Is there a more beautiful spectacle than a big pile of gold? Forgive me the rhetorical question. In any case, we are certainly doing well, but we are still short of the target. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. Increase the budget and fill the streets with soldiers keeping the peace. A rather costly solution. Or take a more considered approach by lowering the budget. For what is the point of a safe, well-policed kingdom when it is too poor to protect itself from certain annihilation? The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared. As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
Dad, we missed you.
His Majesty, the King of Albion. Today you decide on the decor of the castle. 2 of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme capable of lifting the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance of serene hues that announce to the world, I am a strong, virtuous leader. Hear me roar. But also, look how pretty my home is. You are a king. Let the heart of your castle be enlightened too.
Serene? Pretty? Do you wish to be known as a ruler or as a fool? I am Sybil Maleficent, Your Majesty, and I can tell you that people respect what they fear. This castle should be a fortress of dread. I propose that we flood the rooms and corridors with blood, or at least a suitable paint substitute. Let all those who look upon this palace know terror, whether they be your subjects or your enemies.
It may seem trivial, but appearances can affect the opinion of the entire kingdom. The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea.
At your service.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty. Kaelin will speak for her people. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to seek the protection. It is too long since my people felt safe, or knew of life without suffering. We were honored to join your fight to claim Albion. Now it is time we joined your kingdom. Do what your brother failed to do. Help us to rebuild Aurora, and protect as you would your own land.
There is nothing so noble as embracing other cultures, and I, for one, could not be happier to count Aurora as part of Albion. But surely they must work for that privilege, and I happen to know just how to put them to good service. There is an abandoned mine in the Auroran desert that holds enough materials to benefit the whole kingdom. Let us employ Kaelin and her people to gather what resources there may be. That can be their payment.
You are talking about forced labor.
Well, let's not get bogged down in semantics. It's a fair transaction.
I know you will not break your oath. You understand what we have been through.
The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The king has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a man of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Welcome to the new and improved Aurora, an oasis of friendship, camaraderie, and many other lovely things. Visit the city that Riva Industries rebuilt from sand, stone, and corpses. Enjoy the sunshine, the odd local customs, and the heavy soldier presence. Aurora, a light blooming in the darkness.
A most brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient, abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
Have you checked the sanctuary?
Your Majesty. Hello.
Welcome. To the sanctuary. Man's best friend, as they say. I was never quite sure whether that meant after all human friends have been considered or before.
Death is not the end of life.
Owned by the most famous hero, well known for his
Business is not bad.
Hello, Your Majesty.
As ants are to us, so are we to you, Great One.
Thank you. If you have anything else,
Good
sir,
Your Majesty,
I'm happy
these
to
prices are fair and reasonable.
A pleasure to serve.
Is there some kind of catch? What a fine shop.
It is hard to trust the ruler from Albion, the murderer.
How awful.
I have heard of your good deeds.
What beauty. How are you, Your Majesty?
Shop
You
here
have a
and
good
you're liable to
reputation
rub
around
elbows with celebrities. Thanks,
You're
like the one who
boring
owns the
already.
place.
Are you a man or a little boy?
Thank you. And please come back again.
Please,
Greetings,
buy my
my
goods,
friend.
friend.
No more.
How are things with you?
Unwanted goods.
The pawnbroker
There's no
seems
such
honest
thing.
enough.
I'll
as
take
far
them
as
all.
a pawnbroker can be honest, of course.
Very well. How can you come to our land and murder our people? What is wrong with you?
The market is doing well. It was better in the past, but still, things could be worse.
I like you. You're not like the...
A wise choice. I sell the best items in all Aurora. Thank you for your custom.
The finest ink in Aurora.
If you
An
are in the
absolute
market
pleasure
for
to
quality,
serve you.
look no further.
Buy Auroran.
Incredible, but
I
true.
hope we will
This
do
shop
business
is owned
again
by
soon.
one of Albion's elite. Do come in
An
and look at my
absolute
prices.
pleasure to serve you.
Many thanks, shopkeeper.
I hope your experience here was pleasant.
I hope we will do business again soon.
Just a little. I implore you.
The prices are reasonable. Generous.
Why not live a life of love? When it is so affordable.
You don't care for it.
How
You
can
will
you
do
sell
so.
owner
Isn't trying to cheat us.
Ill but true. This shop is owned.
Welcome to the sanctuary. Any other business to attend to?